Welcome to MBC, where we talk money. We've got banter. We're doing it for the culture.
Serial winner.
Jeez. Hello guys, welcome to MBC, Money, Banter, Culture.
I'm feeling your
where
passion,
we talk
bro.
Money, we got banter,
Banter.
and we're doing it for the culture.
That's
You've
right.
got myself, Izzy, and you've got...
You go first, man.
I'll go first then. JG,
I like being
you already
last.
know me already.
You know I like being last. You know I like being last because you know the superstars always go last. Anyways, I'm the Yominator.
Oh, we're back to the Yominator.
Yes, we're back. We're back in the building. We're back for another edition.
I don't think he learned from the last one. What is the Yominator? What does that even mean? Anyway.
Bro.
Somebody that destroys and conquers.
Destroys
and conquers.
Conquers.
You know what? I like the sound of that, to be honest.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So we are back again. This is our 6th episode. You know what?
Episode 6.
You know what? I'm a bit emotional, guys.
What?
Wow, we're 6 episodes in.
Yeah.
Like, who would have thought that we would be 6 episodes in?
Listen. Whenever I do something in life, I back myself 120%. I'm not even surprised. Oh yeah, the 6th episode. You know what? We gotta go for seasons and seasons.
Seasons
to come. You know what I mean? So like, this is just a part of the journey, I guess.
Yeah. And to be honest, like it is not possible by any means possible.
What are you trying to say?
Does that ever make sense?
I don't know what you're trying to say.
It is not possible without your support, guys. Like, we are very grateful, we're very thankful, and you're the reason why we continue to do this.
We still need those subscribers though.
Yeah, we still need those subscribers.
Hit that subscribe
Hit
button.
the subscribe button.
Real quick.
Real quick.
Do it right now, in fact. Right now.
All
Right
then.
freaking now.
So, episode 6.
What's today's topic, bro?
We are going to talk about money in friendships. I think that's actually quite an important thing.
Yeah, but can we not add families as well? Because I have a lot of family stories that I want to throw into this world, man.
Okay, you know what? Money in friendships
And family. Wow.
Because you
Man.
know the
Jeez.
thing. At times you do have like friends and family you can have friends that you consider family as well. So really and
Absolutely.
truly, it is kind of one and the same to a degree.
Yeah.
You know? But like they say, blood is thicker than water.
No, did you say that? Yeah, did you say that?
Until they eat your money.
He said until they eat your money.
Until they eat your money.
Then you have to consider that friend or family, boy.
A lot of the time, like the Drake lyric goes, I've forgotten there's a lyric.
Here we go again with his Drake love.
This guy loves Drake too much.
Nah, but there's a lyric there's one lyric that says, don't never mix like beef with like Hennessy or one of the liquor names. I can't remember exactly what it is. I'll find the quote. However, it's just,
find the quote.
it's just like sometimes you don't mix like money with friends, or do you mix money with friends? That is the question. So we're gonna explore that on this new episode. So where shall we start? Mr. JG.
Don't know why you're looking at me.
In your experience, I guess. In your experience,
Open it to the panel, like.
yeah, okay. I'll open it to the panel. Open it to everyone.
There's too much spotlight.
I don't like spotlight. You guys know me.
Man,
You only need to look on my Instagram to know that, boy.
You have to get used to the spotlight. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna open it to the family, to the panel.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are family anyway. But so what do you think about mixing money with friends and family? What's like your experiences? I want to hear your experience. I'll give my experience as well.
Go first.
For me,
Normally he sits on the fence normally. So today, spot the stories,
No. Okay, so for me, I've had like my fair share of experiences, I'd say. Like the one that sticks in my mind the most is the one I still remember. But that was like university days. So we used to, in university, a lot of the times, people. I worked on Sainsbury's at uni. I'm just gonna say it.
It's not for that.
Yeah, you have to make money.
I worked 12 hours a week.
Straight.
Hustler.
12 hours a week, 4 hours Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 7 to 11 p.m. I remember the shift like it was yesterday. And so, I worked hard for my money at uni because I never asked my parents for money. I just always tried to support myself. We used to bet on Bet365 a lot. And there was one friend in particular, I don't talk to him anymore, but there was one guy in particular.
Drop names.
No, there's no point. There was one guy.
So he's gonna watch it and know you're talking about it.
There was one guy in particular, anyway, who, what he did was he came up to me. He had a problem. He had a gambling problem, so he used to bet thousands of pounds. Bet like $4,000 to win like
You
$1,000.
guys used to bet loads though.
Yeah, but
I've seen the videos.
Yeah, but that was crazy. Anyway, so what he did is he lost money and he came up to me and he asked me to borrow £300. £300 in uni is not small money. I tell you this because I think my monthly paycheck from working my Sainsbury's part-time job was about £300 a month because obviously you're in Hull, you're not getting paid as much. So this guy basically borrowed that. He said he was going to pay me back the money next week. Yeah, he took that £300.
So you willingly gave him the money?
I gave him the money. Yeah, I gave him the money as my friend. I gave him the money.
Okay.
But the question is, did you know that he had gambling problems?
No, I knew he gambled, but I thought he would be good for it because at the same time, my man was wearing all the high-end fashion you can think about. All the phones.
That tells me that person can't manage money.
You could pay it back.
Yeah, but at that time,
Look, personally, like if I see someone like that wearing all those shit and they're like asking me to borrow their money,
you're mad.
You're mad. That means like you don't know how to manage your money.
Or you haven't got sense. Yeah.
So you're wearing designer, you're wearing this, you're wearing that, and you're asking me to borrow you £300.
you know what?
But then that person's gonna have a lot of money. You never know.
Yeah, but why is he asking for £300?
I suppose.
If you step to me and you ask me for money, you need to have a payment plan ready. I need to see the ROI. When am I getting paid and at what point?
Come on, the spreadsheet.
Bro, you know me, I'm the spreadsheet man here, bro. I would log it on the spreadsheet when I'm receiving that money back.
But I tell you what.
Sometimes I even go deeper.
Yeah, but okay,
Like,
let me finish
where's the
Let him finish and then tell us how deep you go.
Okay.
Let me finish the story.
The amount of times I've been burnt, boy. You have to.
I get that, but let me finish the story. So the week comes when the day comes where he's supposed to pay the money. Fair play to him. He pays me £230. Still, that wasn't the agreement. That was not the agreement because I was expecting.
How did you feel when that happened? I would have felt annoyed. Like,
I was just like,
take the piss out of me.
It's a decent portion back though.
Yeah, but
230 out 300.
Yeah, it's
let him finish. So I'll explain my story.
It was actually 220. Sorry, not
out of 300. But
still something. So he says he gave me the money back. He gave me the £220, and then what's it called? He said he was going to pay me the rest. Till this day.
Jeez.
Till this day.
So uni was when?
Years back.
2012.
Yeah, let's
and when 2020.
8 years ago.
And that debt still hasn't been paid back?
Oh yeah. So
fully.
I wrote it off at one point because I have this thing about me where.
Can we adjust that £80 for inflation?
Yeah.
Can we please?
Bryson adjusting inflation.
So I have this thing about me though, like I don't know if I borrow someone money, like I feel like it's not my obligation to chase, because if we have an agreement as to what date you're supposed to pay that money back, I expect you to honor it.
Absolutely.
And likewise, and if you don't honor it, like the least I would at least expect you to at least
explain why you can't
or give me some heads up, because it's not like I'm not flipping bailiff. I'm not gonna
to be chasing you back for the money and hounding you.
My question is to you,
principle.
If someone doesn't actually, there's some people that you borrow the money, they will keep quiet. They'll purposely avoid you. What do you do if that happens to you? Like, kind of thing?
Obviously, you have to ask. But like, that's the thing. I don't like being in that situation. So I don't really. like I'm not the type of person that finds myself in a position often where I need to constantly, you know, go and ask people for money. So a lot of time I have a credit rating, like I have my, you know, you have Experian credit rating, you have Equifax. Me, I have Izzy's credit rating. So I have, if I'm gonna borrow you money, I have, you know, I'll if you don't pay on time, that will count against your score. If you explain, that's fine.
It's still damaged. It's still damaged.
But I feel like when you lend to a friend, you have to kind of...
It depends on what kind of friend.
What kind of friend it is. It's true. You have to know, expecting not to get it back. That you're comfortable. It's like an investment, isn't it? You invest what you can't lose. I wouldn't just hand over money to somebody.
And to be honest, I'm not saying like it's a bad thing for a friend to ask another friend for help. I'm just saying like the boundaries need to be respected, and like the agreement also needs to be respected, because I feel like when you start mixing things like that, in a way it's kind of like business, even though it's not business.
I think you should treat that business.
You should,
because the problem sometimes is that, you know, like I remember there's a time I'm not going to say names or anything, because, you know,
well, they could be watching now.
They probably are watching. So I remember there's a time I borrowed money to a friend, I think it was about £250, right? And I said, yeah, sure. He asked me, can I borrow you the money? I was like, yeah, sure, I'll borrow you the money. And he said, yeah, I'll pay you back in 1 month. And this guy, what really pissed me off is that this guy was driving. He had a car, he was driving, so he could afford to put petrol in his car. But he couldn't afford to pay me. And I was like...
But wait. So are you trying to say that the amount that he was putting in petrol was equivalent to how much he owed you?
No, I'm trying to say that
he could have been using some of that petrol money to be paying him back.
But you got to do your day to day. That's what I'm saying.
When I get to, I haven't been in a long time, but if I get to a tight financial position, I will scale back on a lot of things. A lot of things that I don't really need, I'll scale back. And when I see someone not doing the same as I would have done in that position, it really frustrates
it bothers you.
It bothers me.
I'm like that as well.
And
100%. So someone might ask me for money, but in my head I'm thinking, how can I help this person restructure their finances? Because you should not be... No, it's not.
The worst thing...
I'm being serious. I don't want you to ask me.
The worst thing is when I ask, what's going on with my bread? Like, can I are you not going to pay up? Like, he acted as if I was bothering him.
Yes.
And I was like, rah. Ever since that day, I've said to myself, you know what? You're better off going to the bank unless I fully trust you. Like, you're my dog, you're my close boy, like, you're this and that to me. Family, this and that, that's different. But outside that circle, which is very small at the moment, I'm not borrowing money. Like, you're better off going to Rate Setter, you're better off going to...
Well, you could take a 0% interest-free credit card, can't you? You can send them there.
They probably won't qualify for that if they're in a position.
If they're asking for that.
I can't borrow £300 for someone. That's small money. What am I going to do with £300?
Let me say how I was tempted to if I asked you guys for money. I'll come and say, look, I need this money. I'll open up why I need this money, and I will tell you when you will get your money back. Like step it to you like properly.
I respect people
that's
that do
the way it should be done. But if you come to me and be expecting me to just hand it to you.
But Jermaine, if you start saying that to one of these people, they're gonna get vexed. They're gonna
exactly. Like, I've done you something.
Because you're saying that you only lend money based on morals as to where that money's going to be useful. Is that what you're saying?
Am I saying
that you only lend money based on what that money's going to be used for, the purpose of that money?
No. It's like, you know, when you go for an investment, you go with your business plan, everything. That's what I'm saying. No, not like that.
Basically, let me tell you guys, if you want, don't hassle yourself. If you're trying to get money from Jermaine, you're better off going to the bank, because you probably have to do.
Sounds difficult.
You will have to do less paperwork. You have to do less paperwork.
But Jermaine, to release a penny, it sounds like it's good. It's not worth the hassle. It's not worth the hassle. It's not worth the hassle.
My man has more due diligence here than flipping KYC, bro. Know your customer.
You know your customer. Because I would do the same if I came to ask you guys for money. I'll be thinking, imagine if I did come and ask you for money, you would think, why does this guy need money? Like, you would think, what's this guy doing now?
It's true.
No,
like, imagine
you're right. You both work 9 to 5.
Yes.
And like you both earning.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's and you both like in the same
similar situation.
Yeah.
So what is it that this guy's doing that he's losing money?
You have to ask me.
It's true. I get it.
You have to ask me.
Unless
I've been,
unless maybe there's like, you know what, maybe there's been like crazy, you know, sometimes someone might buy a massive asset or have to pay for some type of big event, or like you can understand those
as
things.
long as you explain that, I can see why you're in that situation.
I'm
that's
kind of
fine.
leaning towards what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm like that as well, because like, why are you coming to me?
Yeah.
Like, what has changed basically?
Basically, like something drastic would have to change for me to come and ask you both for money, right?
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
I mean, if you and I came and asked me, I'm like, wow. Really?
Allow.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that will ever be the scenario, but
I mean, would you if you knew someone was taking drugs and like, personally for me, I would not lend to someone who's going to use their money for drugs, smoke, or
Yeah, of course. Come on.
do you have any friends that do that?
Like, so, come on.
I don't know.
I think at this stage in life, if someone's like, especially for like maybe our age group or people close to that, not even that, just in general, if someone's just like borrowing money for the sake of buying drugs.
They shouldn't be in your friendship circle.
It sounds ridiculous.
Yeah.
It sounds ridiculous, but it probably does happen.
Of course it does.
But like honestly, at this stage in life, like, come on, man. Like I don't know. I don't have a friend that. I can't recall anyone that does something like that. So, do you have a friend, or do you have a friend? Like, you tell me. I don't know.
I mean, I have a friend that has a semi-gambling problem.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, I mean, I think he's all right now. But there was a times where I was worried. I had semi-gambling problems. Yeah, like.
Hey, you gonna give us?
I'm not gonna drop names.
I don't care about names.
How much did he spend gambling?
It's not even about how much you should spend. The problem is that when you're not good at something, you should know. You should know.
When you're not good at something.
Izzy, you're not good at ice hockey. Right?
I've never played ice hockey a day in my life.
Go on.
You know, Izzy would think he can play it.
Izzy, go on. Izzy, go on.
Yeah, you think he can do it, right?
You're not good at ice hockey. Let's just be real.
I don't play it.
No, Izzy, going on with my story.
I knew he wouldn't want to accept that.
But guys, I don't play ice hockey. Any sport I play, I am good at.
He's missing the point.
Yeah, but I get what I'm saying.
Okay, you're not good at ice hockey.
Yeah.
Now you get someone like Wayne Gretzky, the greatest ice hockey player in history, come up to you saying, "Yo, I'll bet you X amount of money that I can do this past you." You'll be wise enough to say, "Yo, this is not my game. Let me step aside."
100%.
But this person will be
adamant that they can.
so much shitter than you, and he will still want to bet against you.
Yeah, but sometimes it comes down to like pride, innit?
No, that's gambling problems.
You need to
That's gambling problems.
Yeah, he sees the opportunity to make money, and
you've lost 5 times in a row.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes you should give
But
up.
you never know. There might be that one time that they say that this time I'm good at it.
Yeah, but that's the problem. That's where it starts.
That's when it starts.
Because at the time, like, it's one of those things where.
So at this time, are we saying we won't lend to somebody with a gambling problem? Is that
no. I wouldn't lend to someone with a gambling problem.
I mean, if you lend, you should know not to expect your money back. Basically,
I would help the person out, but I would help in different ways. So,
that's my kind of approach. Yeah, let's work on something.
Let's work on something.
Anyway,
psychiatrist or whatever. Let's just do it.
Anyway. Jermaine, it seems like you're holding some juice from us.
No, it's not juice.
Like, because you know what? The reason why I'm particularly interested in what you have to say is because, based on what you've already told us about your requirements, it's interesting to know like whether your requirements came about as a result of experience
or something,
or whether it was always just like that. And I wouldn't be surprised if it was the latter.
Bastard.
I'm just saying.
He said the latter. Boy, no, I mean, there's been times where there's this one guy came fresh from Nigeria, and I used to help him out loads. He's an AC king as well. And then one day...
Can you explain what AC is, by the way?
You know them fraudsters,
Oh, he's a fraudster.
Yeah.
Just so you know, fraudster. AC means fraudster.
But this
is uni time. This is uni time.
And you were never involved in anything?
No. Of course not,
Okay,
man.
good. Just make sure you get the disclaimer.
But again, you be driving the Range Rovers, this type of stuff. One day it's coming to ask me for money. And I just willingly go and give it to the guy. We go to the cash point where I'm taking it out and giving it to him, 250. You wait for 12 and then you do it again, 250. And then he says, yeah, I'll have it by a week's time. I would even give you double. Because obviously he's driving all these things. You think, yeah, it'll be easy. Like, he will give it back to you. 1 week's gone, I'm calling him. No answer. 2 weeks, I'm calling him. He picks up. He goes, yeah, I'll give you even triple now. And I'm believing it because I'm seeing the cars, the thing. So then I even went to his house. He's in the house, but he's not answering the door. But this is somebody that I used to help out a lot. That, you know, Mark talked about that social credit where you help each other. So I didn't think he's going to do that to me. After a while, a month, I'm calling. It's like, you know, when he said that you're pestering him.
It's like you feel bad for even asking for your own money.
Asking for your own money back because this guy asked me.
I would never feel bad for asking for my own money back, boy. Never.
No, but like...
there's a way this people... Because I'm not going to lie.
I would never feel bad for asking for my own money.
No, your money.
I hard
feel bad.
Earn money.
No, I'm saying, even like my story, my guy was also into that kind of stuff. Obviously, I wasn't...
I wasn't involved anyway. Yeah.
But so that's why also I felt maybe
that I can give it to him and he will just give it back.
Not that I endorsed it, but whatever. But yeah.
Wait. I can't even remember what happened, but I think 1 month I called him, he finally answered, and then was like, oh, police stopped me and they took all my money, blah, blah, blah. So right now, I haven't got anything. And I was like on the phone, like, wow. I had to really analyze I was
when the spreadsheet started.
Wow.
Like, I just couldn't believe it. I thought we were tight. I thought we were boys. It's not, it came to the point, it wasn't even about the money anymore. It was just the disrespect that maybe I thought we were friends and maybe I had not read that situation well.
Yeah.
So it was like, I really need to reevaluate, you know, friendships and money and all that stuff because...
So can I ask a question? Did he pay in the end or what?
He didn't pay nothing. He didn't pay nothing.
So till this day, this dude owes you money.
That was even my student loan money. On top of that.
Oh wow! That's what came to my head.
So the guy sucked you for 500.
Just like that, bro. And because
this is uni times as well.
Yeah.
500 was hard. There's a lot of money them times there, man.
Calling him and he's giving you all sorts of excuses. Like, why am I doing that? I've helped you.
Yeah.
Don't disrespect me like this. Is not even about money anymore. It's just I thought we had a friendship.
But my question is, has he ever helped you in the past to equate to that level of you helping him?
Oh, the guy is in law now, so
He
always gives advice and all that kind of stuff. So that's how in my mind I've said, okay, his advice
is he actually in law though?
Yeah, he is.
But he's a fraudster.
one that never got caught.
Oh, okay. So now he's in law.
Yeah, he's in law now.
So they should pay the money back. Like he's got money in it.
Boy.
He's got money in it. He should pay you back.
I just wrote it off, man. I don't like confrontations like that.
Can I claim it for you and keep some of the profits?
There's such a thing as a small claims court, you know, you could take it there.
Oh, that's also a stipulation as well. If I lend money in the T's and C's. In the dispute resolution section, you have to put that small claims court.
So I'm guessing your money, you actually have to like, there has to be a written signed contract as well. Even if it's friends or family.
Oh no, you can't do it to family. Family you borrow and you don't expect it back. That's my motto with family. I don't expect it back.
Yeah, I just.
No, but there's sometimes you feel like they're just taking the piss. Like, there's this uncle, man, he owes me 4 bags. He owes me 4 bags.
He said 4 bags with a straight face.
And I'm like, yo, and sometimes I'm like, yo, uncle, like, what's going on, like? And he'd be like, how far, like? And I'm like, yo, like, are you not gonna at least mention the paper, like? Are you not gonna mention mention it at least.
How far?
Yeah, and like obviously, and he knows.
Like there's a small.
Yeah. How far? Like you know what I mean? Like come on, bro.
I said how far.
No mention of the paper.
You should address it back to that 4K before we have a conversation. Where's the 4K? About how far?
Right, yeah.
The thing with me is that when it comes to uncles and that, I'm quite respectful. So like, I can't really like stick it on them if that makes sense.
Is this like a close uncle kind of thing? Because you know, like
this is blood uncle.
because you know, like
this is blood uncle.
Because in obviously African culture.
If it's one of those uncles, I have no problems with that.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
He's basically a normal person.
Normal person when it comes to that. But if it's blood uncle, then that's obviously different.
So does that mean that when you lend money, it also bears relation to in terms of how culture-wise it sort of comes into play for what you
Or when it comes to family, you mean?
when it comes to family.
I guess so.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. But now I'm very careful with who I borrow money.
Absolutely.
That's
it.
So
Back in the
now,
day.
if I was to borrow 4 bags from you, how would you?
You want to put me in deficit for 8 bags?
By the time I've laid out the T's and C's for you, you would walk away from me.
Let's do a role play. 4 bags to each person. Let's see how you guys.
You would walk away from my T's and C's, boy.
Okay. One thing
I can't lie. I would need to understand why you need the money.
Why? Absolutely.
If it's possible to get collateral, I would request collateral.
Yeah,
and I would also like come.
because the banks want collateral.
Yeah.
Treat me like that.
Yeah.
Or go to a bank.
And I would also want to know like whether there's any alternatives we can work with. Maybe I can help you get a loan.
Restructure your own finances.
Yeah.
I'm perfect at that for that kind of job.
Before I start handing over money, because I need to know where this money is going, basically. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
Is that the same for females and males as well?
Good question, boy.
I borrow money to females.
You don't get that.
Females are more organized with money. Like what I found out with my females in my family.
Oh, females in family or females in relationship.
Females in general.
Females in general. I feel like females are like more organized with their finances. If that makes sense.
I don't know, bro.
I mean, like, in terms of
I feel that
a human is a human.
Females don't ask.
Gender, I don't
they
think-
finesse you to it.
No, but I mean like females are.
I feel females don't ask. They finesse you to
Yeah.
it. So whatever they want, they don't ask you for a loan. Somehow you be finessed into doing it. Like they'll either find the guy that is going to, supplement
It's true.
what they want.
It's true.
Like they a lot of the time, I think.
That's what.
It's actually the truth.
That's
because think about it. How many, if you can think about it, how many females do you know are? Females will probably owe females money, but they'll not.
I've even got a story for that as well.
Yeah, they'll not necessarily go to males for money. I don't know about you guys, but from my I don't recall ever borrowing money to a female.
I've never borrowed.
because I've never been asked. So, but a lot of the time,
I've been asked for money before from a film, and I said no. Why would I give you money?
Okay.
Yeah. I said why would I give you money? Like how does this benefit me?
You're just straight face, buddy.
No. Go get your own money.
Oh man, so my girlfriend, boy, her next door neighbor keeps on asking her for money. I'm like, don't give it to her because you won't get this money back. Don't give it to her. Anyway, gives her the £200. Yeah, I'll pay you by next week. You know what this next door neighbor turns around and says, I can only afford £5 a month to give you. And I was just like, wow. I told you not to give this neighbor this money. And they come up and say this
how
nonsense.
How much was it? Because I want to understand.
It's £200. She borrowed.
£5.
And she's saying about £5. What kind of disrespectfulness is that?
So that's £60 a year.
Yeah. So that's like 3.5 years.
That's what she said.
To pay back
no joke. I wish I had my phone here on this table. I will show you the message.
What does this person look like? Is it a druggie or?
It's not a druggie. I think you can tell they don't work and they don't.
Okay, so that's not okay. Fine. I see. But still, for me,
principle, man. That's I'll be annoyed at that.
For me, what it is I guess if I know that if I've got it and someone's struggling and I can
I
help.
wouldn't say they're struggling.
No, but
what would you consider struggle? Like me, like, this is the way I look at things, Izzy. Because like me, like, okay, if you ask me for this money, and I can see that you have a PlayStation, I can see you have this, like you can have that.
You've got Balenciagas on your feet.
You don't need money. You don't need to borrow money.
You don't need money,
You
mate.
just need a way to raise capital.
Yeah.
And I will teach you how to do that. I'll say, yo, I'll help you.
That's
with
my
the
approach.
Store. I'll help you with Shopify. Sell this, you get money.
Yeah.
Bam, you're good.
That's my approach.
That's my approach.
Yeah.
You don't need money.
That's a good approach.
That is my approach.
No, but I'm saying, like, in that instance, if she's saying that she can only pay
Yeah, but I don't think so. But like,
so you think she was just chatting to you?
Of course she was.
But at the same time, remember, you don't know the full story. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
you can do.
So you don't necessarily know what the full story is. Like, maybe there's a reason why that is.
So why tell me? Unless I'll get my money by next week. Just have an open, honest conversation with me and show me that respect.
Yeah,
don't tell me I'm gonna get it next week and then you tell me £5 a month or £5 a week or whatever. What's that?
Anyone asks for money is never honest in the beginning.
Yeah, but that means I can't lend to you. I shouldn't be lending to you in the first place.
Which is so annoying because when they go to the bank, which is a stranger, they'll be honest.
They'll be honest.
Which is so annoying.
Yeah. Mad.
Yeah, which is true.
But I'd like to go back again to this story because this is something I feel very passionate about. Like, okay, you need to borrow £200. Like I remember there was a time when I was in uni, I needed to raise money.
Yeah.
I had to sell my PlayStation. I sold it, and since that day, I have never bought a PlayStation again.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
I remember the time when you sold it.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
Wow. I didn't even think that.
I sold it. Yeah. And I've never bought one.
You know what? I rate that though because at the same time, at that time,
that's my approach to it. Kind of thing.
I rate that because like at the time, obviously, me and Yoma go a long way. And I remember when you sold that PlayStation, I didn't know that was the reason why.
That was the reason.
So for me, like, I was like, why you sell your PlayStation? I wouldn't be able to play FIFA online. That's how I was looking at it. I didn't know it was kind of.
Yeah, but I needed to raise money. And
fair play. Like I rate that.
Like, that's my
mindset.
And I guess like, so remember like we talk about how we all this raising lending friends or family money, but at the same time we want to make money too, right? So I believe Yoma use like rate setter, right?
I use rate setter.
To lend money.
Yeah, to
lend. Get 7%, 6%.
It's 6.5.
So
it actually depends on what plan you do. So rate setter.
Go on.
It depends on like
peer-to-peer lending platform.
It depends on what like a plan you're going for. If you're going for long term, you obviously get higher rates. If it's more short term, you get lower rates. Yeah. But like I'm in between at the moment, so I get 6.5.
So guys, just if you are looking to make more money lending people, let's say you've got excess cash and you want to lend people and you want to use like some sort of standardized platform, consider using rate setter. You can earn, like Yoma said, up to 6.5%. Also, there's another one, I believe it's Chip. So Chip Financial, you could get the app. And what it does is that it helps you save passively. And what they're trying to implement on their next update is it's called ChipX. So what ChipX is basically a peer-to-peer lending on the community. So everyone that's currently on Chip gets peer-to-peer lending. And the beauty of it as well is that because how they help you passively save in the first place is they analyze your spending habits and they put aside what you can afford to save without you feeling it, in short. So because they have that information, they are obviously able to rate you on a credit basis as to whether you will be a reliable person to pay back the loan that you're taking. So in a way, it's a responsible loan. On top of that, what they do as a lender, if you're lending your money through ChipX, they will split your lending. They won't lend that. Let's say you have £200 you want to lend and you're going to get 8% return on it. They will not lend that £200 to one person. What they do is that in order to reduce your risk, they'll split it into £10 chunks and would lend it to multiple people. So if someone was to default on a payment, the max you'll lose is £10. That's amazing.
Good summary, bro. Good summary.
So just a quick tip for you guys. Anyway,
I was reading something on the stats on there's this scenario of lending money to friends is unfortunately all too common with payment service PayM finding out that over 12 million people in the UK admit to having fallen out with friends.
12 million
in the UK.
Over 12 million.
Let me finish.
That's a big number.
Friends and family over money. Just under a third of these instances were from lending money to friends. Only up to, guess how much?
Probably like
300, 200.
£100.
So wait, so you're saying
12 million people in the UK
have fallen out with friends
for
over £100?
Yeah. Because you gotta
Up to
remember this.
£100, yeah.
You gotta remember this. Like £100 to a lot of people in the UK is a lot of money.
Yeah.
When you talk about
What's the
budgeting-
stat for people that don't have £100 in savings? It's crazy.
Yeah. So,
Millions of people.
Yeah.
No, serious.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a huge thing.
So I can kind of see like if you, because like the way I look at it is that person probably had bills to pay, rent, mortgage, whatever, kids, this and that. £100 will go a long way, if you know what I'm saying.
You know what? I think it's probably not even about the £100. It's about the principle.
That's what I'm always saying. That disrespect. I
think it's about the principle.
Yeah.
That's me personally. Because
It's
like
the principle
the
behind
reason,
it. It's not even
one
the
of the
money.
reasons I remember, like when I gave my story earlier about that guy, because I considered us friends.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I couldn't look at him the
same way.
as a friend
You can't.
because, especially how he went about it. He just violated the principle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought we're like this. Meanwhile, to him, we're like this. And it's like...
Yeah, exactly.
I said this.
No, but it's true.
It's true though.
So
it's not even about the money and this.
So-
I like to build friendships on good, foundations, longevity, and there's history behind us. Now, if you disrespect me because you didn't pay something as little chicken chain is £100.
Yeah.
Come on, it shows you
like,
don't even respect me.
You can write off that something like that. You can write off amounts, depending on obviously circumstances because shit happens, right? Shit happens. That's just the reality of it. But if someone's being evasive, purposely
Dodging your phone
calls,
Which is usually the case.
or just not even being upfront with you, then
Or you
they're
can't
violating
even,
the principle.
you can't even chat the same anymore because he owes you money.
Exactly, it just looks awkward. Like if, one thing I say is that when you're being fully transparent with like the other person, like you guys are talking, and he's like telling you, okay, this is what's going on. That at least you can sympathize, you can understand, you can, you have a level of emotional intelligence and understand. Fine, this is the circumstances. Life is not dealing you good cards
right now.
Yeah.
Here are some of the responses from Instagram regarding a question I asked, saying, what's the question? How do you make sure you get money you lent to a friend back in full?
Ooh.
How do you?
Yeah.
Where?
So here's what some people mentioned. You ready? Some said contract.
We spoke about that earlier.
Some said you don't lend money.
You can't afford to lose. Oh.
Someone said just nope, just don't lend at all.
Yeah.
Some said don't lend to broke guys. And someone said on a serious note, I don't lend a sum of money that it will pay me
Afford to
don't
lose.
pay back. And again, I don't lend money, don't loan any amount unless you're happy not to get it back. And someone said if it's a large amount or you can't afford to lose it, either sign an agreement or don't lend it at all. And the last one.
Go on, what's the last
The
one?
last one goes, just threaten him.
That's what I was thinking. If I send you Lucky and Easy to the person's house, come on, that person's paying up.
I'm not gonna lie, I have actually a funny story about this. Even though it's slightly different.
That person is paying up.
It was one of my tenants. It was one of my tenants.
You pay. That story's jokes.
One of my tenants owed me money, innit?
That story's jokes.
Yeah, I was like, I came to him and humbled him. I was like, yo, what's going on? Like, you're not gonna pay? Like, he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pay. Yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna pay you.
Then you put the messages on your Instagram.
Yeah, I've got everything. Like, I document everything. And a week later, I went back to him. I was like, yo, you haven't paid. Like, you're behind. You already owe me money. You're behind. Like, what's going on? And he kind of got rude to me. I was like, oh, okay. The next time I went to visit him, I gave him 24-hour notice. I said, because you obviously got to get 24-hour notice. I said, I'm coming. I came there with a group of guys.
Wow.
Godfather style. So,
Don Corleone.
How quickly did you receive that money, bro?
I received it with
immediate effect.
In fact, I received it within 5 minutes.
So wait, you're telling me my man had the peas, but he just didn't want to shell out?
Because he wanted to move to another spot. Because I found this out later, obviously, because I'd served him like an eviction earlier, prior to that, It was an eviction. And he was trying to use some of that money as a deposit into the new place.
Oh. So but he had arrears on you.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's just bad practice, man.
Yeah, it's not bad practice. It's not good practice, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, man. Wow. Like, you know what?
What are you thinking?
It's crazy because like there's so many dimensions you can go into when you speak about this, and it's there's so much to talk about. But yeah, man, let's leave it there. We hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Like, let us know what you think in the comment section.
Definitely.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And again, I keep saying subscribe.
Make sure there's a box when you do it this time. Pointing like that.
I think I'm gonna put it there. Yeah, and then make sure you also follow the social media. So we are on Instagram on @MBC Podcast. The same thing for Facebook, but on Twitter it is slightly different. It is MBC the Podcast. So just make sure you follow us, man. And hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, let us know what you think. I'm Izzy. That's Yoma. That's Jermaine.
No, that's not Yoma. It's Yoms. The Yomin.
The destroyer and conqueror. Yeah.
You make me sound like Alexander the Great.
MBC.
And we've got obviously our honourable cameraman Josh. Thank you very much, guys, and make sure you share this as well. Thank you. MBC Money Banter Culture.
Wow.